Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at headlines from our city, from our state, and our country. We take a look at your wonderful comments, ideas, and suggestions. We combine all this information so that we can connect with each other, connect with the city, connect with all the good things that Puerto Vallarta has to offer. Today is Thursday, May 25th. The month is almost over. The heat is increasing, but we know this happens every year, so we might as well make the best of it. So make the best of the next few minutes that we're going to spend together. Grab a cup of coffee, grab a iced coffee. I've been drinking iced coffee this morning. And feel free to share your thoughts, ideas, and suggestions about whatever's on your mind. If there's something really important that you wish to share, please add a capital letter Q. That way we will know that you are actually hoping for some kind of reaction. And if you are watching for the first time, if you're watching live for the first time, please let us know by adding the word new, and we'll be so very happy to give you a nice little welcome. Let's see. Lots of happy Pride comments. Of course, today is a parade. We're going to talk about the parade, the route, and where you should be and what you should avoid if you are driving. And we have news about the pyramids, but not the ones you know, but the ones that are nearby. Anyhow, we have interesting news today. We might as well get going with the news. This is the button for the news. Yes. So for as long as I can remember, since moving to Puerto Vallarta, I've heard from time to time about pre-Hispanic ruins in Ixtapa, in the northern end of the city. Now, Mayor Michel has now announced that he has had a meeting with representatives from the National Anthropology and History Institute, and we will work, well, not we, but the city will work to begin rescuing structures that include pyramids in Ixtapa that go back to 1500 before the Common Era. So these are old. The municipality will oh my God, I cannot even speak today. The municipality will undertake the work in conjunction with the Guadalajara University and the Anthropology Institute. No specific deadlines have been offered or the magnitude of the project, and this lovely image that is used as a cover shot for the news item in the source story doesn't help much, does it? All I see is a bunch of bushes. Let us hope that there's all kinds of fascinating things under those bushes. And I also want to give you a quick update. We usually say no news is good news, but not this time. A couple of days ago, Governor Alfaro published a video after a meeting in Mexico City with the Federal Secretary of Communication and Transportation, announcing support for federal projects that have to do with highways that connect Jalisco with other states. In the video, Governor Alfaro proudly talked about the project's state highway network, that is, the new highways that the state has committed to improving and has delivered and will continue to deliver before his administration is over. And that is lovely. But there is still no news about the unfinished Federación Bridge that will eventually connect Jalisco with Nayarit, providing an alternative route into and out of the city. And this, of course, should be or is supposed to be a federal project. We've talked about this from time to time. So again, sorry to burst the bubble. There is no news here, and no news is not good news. Now, every now and then, I think it helps to remember, this one is for all of those lovely people, lovely friends that we have that refers to Puerto Vallarta as paradise. Glad to hear that, but I think it helps to remember that not everyone refers to our city as paradise, and there are parts of the city that are far from paradisial. Take the nice folks that live in Colonia Ampliaciones, Volcanes. This is in the outskirts of Pitillal, for example. They must be very happy now because Mayor Michel has just announced that they are getting sanitary plumbing, benefiting approximately 600 inhabitants. Yes, there are people living in paradise, 600 or so of them without sanitary plumbing. For over 12 years, the Colonia has suffered from wastewater simply flowing down the street, but finally, the ensuing contamination will be eradicated in a matter of 3 months. A little bit more like paradise, I hope. And in case you're wondering where this paradisial spot is, it is located over here in the outskirts of the city. Good to know that the nice folks living out there will now get some plumbing. This weekend, city buses will receive QR codes and name tags will be emitted for their drivers. This is in an effort to continue providing added security for those that use public transportation on a regular basis. This has been an ongoing process that we announced and began last year, for which now 1,009 vehicles have submitted all their information. No, I'm not suggesting that we have 1,009 buses in the city, but the project also includes taxis and platform vehicles and so forth and so on. And out of all those, 709 have already received their QR code and badges and security. How is this supposed to work? Well, by the book, before you board any of these vehicles, you are supposed to, or you have the choice of scanning their QR code just to make sure that they are a legitimate vehicle, one that is properly registered with the city or with the appropriate department, and hopefully gain an added level of assurance in the process. So this is good news for the city. And now, oh yes, the weather. Snarky weather is feeling sad about Tina Turner, and that makes two of us. Today is 30 degrees. Right now, it's 30 degrees. Our temperature in Fahrenheit degrees is 86. Humidity is at 40%. And our weather forecast for today indicates that it will be humid with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day, a high of 32 and a low of 21. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll enjoy a humid day with partly cloudy skies, a high of 31 and a low of 21. And Saturday will be a humid day with mostly cloudy skies again, a chance of rain of 25%. I did read a news item about Guadalajara and surrounding parts of Jalisco, of the city, rather, will be expecting rain. I didn't know that that would extend to Puerto Vallarta. So let us hope for some rain on this Saturday. And we will have a temperature, a high of 31 and a low of 21. And now, moving right along, what do we have? Oh, yes. The Guardian published a series of very dramatic images of what it's like to be in the surrounding of the Popocatépetl volcano, or El Popo, as we call it sometimes. And I thought I'd show you a little bit of the images that the Guardian website featured. Let me switch over to that view, and here we are. So that's El Popo, also known as Popocatépetl, also known as Don Goyo. I don't know why they call the volcano Don Goyo, but as we look through some of these images, here we see some soldiers cleaning ash from a street in the village of Santiago Jalitzintla in the municipality of San Nicolás de los Ranchos. And this is some 12 kilometers away from the volcano. That's a lot of ash. Here we see some people in the same village waiting in line to receive protection kits from the government. And this is what ash looks like on your vehicle. Again, in the same village. Here is a view of the volcano at night. This is what the Popo has been up to. Not a comforting sight, if you ask me. And this is another view from afar of the volcano. So again, these are pretty dramatic. And authorities are saying that this is to be expected. I mean, the volcano has been doing this for many, many, many years. The last volcanic activity of any consequence from the Popo was back in 2000. But prior to that, it'd been thousands of years since there had been a truly, truly monumental incident. Nonetheless, this is quite dramatic, if you ask me. People cleaning ashes. This is a view at night. Oh my goodness, it looks like these came out of a movie. So I will leave you the link so that you can take a look at these at your own leisure. And of course, before we leave today, I also want to show you and remind you rather that today is the Pride Parade. So go out there and have fun, but consider not driving into town along Francisco Medina Ascencio, as traffic will be closed at least on one lane starting at 4 p.m. and continuing until 9 p.m. The parade will begin around the Sheraton Hotel. It'll head into town towards the main road into Emiliano Zapata along Ignacio Vallarta, then continuing towards Lázaro Cárdenas Park and ending in Olas Altas. And now, let us see what everybody is up to on this morning, aside from your good mornings, which I love reading. Let's see. Alan is counting days, 152 days to Puerto Vallarta. Good for you. Happy birthday, Linda. Linda Vasquez has a birthday today. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's find a party, something. Let's have an applause. Happy birthday, Linda. Let's see what else we have. Lots of happy prides as well. Thank you very much. Hello, Bill. Bill from Artisan Bakery, and my friends Michal and Barry and I went out for tacos last night. We had wine and tacos at this amazing taqueria in the corner of Vienna and Abre, where we usually go and hang out. And it's great because you sit out on the sidewalk, you get amazing tacos, you bring your favorite bottle of red, and all is well. Yay. Karen asks, did I make this necklace? Yes, I did. It's a triple. It's a triple with accent colors. That happened yesterday or the day before. I forget. The day before. Thanks for the compliment. Let's see. Lots of comments, not a lot of cues. Moving right along. Oh, Sarah. Yes, we had a brief conversation you made a comment the other day that you are working as a manager at Quinta Maria Cortés, and you have done that for the last 5 years. I have the fondest memories of Quinta Maria Cortés en Casa Tres Vidas, legendary homes here in Puerto Vallarta that one can stay at, because the owners John and Margaret allowed me through a photographic exchange to take the entire Casa Tres Vidas, which is 10 different bedrooms, for a week and have my entire family come and spend a week here in town. It was crazy in the best way, as family gatherings are crazy in the best way. What is the latest on the new buses that were promised? Asked Jonathan. Well, the more time passes by, the more of the new buses I see out and about. Yesterday, I had to run an errand along Francisco Medina Ascencio, and I saw not one, but two of the new buses go by. So they are out and about on very specific routes. They are doing the Ixtapa route. There was that period in which 100% electric buses were brought in, one or two, I don't remember, to Marina Vallarta, to that route, but I have not heard any more about that. So the short answer to your question, Jonathan, is that the buses are out there, although I haven't seen any new news announcements of any kind. Let's see what else. Oh no, I finally got kissed. Unfortunately, it was by a spider and my face is a mess. This is not going to comfort you, Kelly, but I had a spider sting in one of my eyelids once, and the whole thing blew up like a small ping pong ball, and it was not a pretty sight. And that's all I'm going to say. I ended up having to go to the hospital and just coming home and waiting for it to unswell. I hope yours comes back to normal quickly. Let's see. And that's it. That's what we have for today. Yay! So, it's the end of today's broadcast. As always, I thank you for your company, your support, your coffees, and your memberships. I'm going to go back to, not go back to work. This is work as well. But I'm still working on that earworm that I told you about. It has to do with Bach music by Johann Sebastian Bach. So I may get to presenting that, or I may pre-record it. I'm not sure yet. But that's what I'm going to be doing today. I may go to the parade. If I see you out there, that'll be wonderful. And if not, just have a great rest of the day. Stay kind, stay happy, stay cool, and stay in touch. Have a good one.